And if you're wondering what these crazy hats we're wearing are, I took mine off for Global. Here. I should have left it on. These are orca hats we're wearing. You know, did you all hear about Janet Holder? You know, she was from Enbridge. She was going to do these commercials, you know, about the Enbridge pipeline, and then we got the notes, and then they canceled the commercials. You all heard about it? Everybody nod. I see a bunch of people saying you have no idea what I'm talking about. All right. Well, Janet Holder from Enbridge has, you know, they've been doing this aggressive, offensive, you know, I think it's offensive, attempt to try to win over the hearts and minds of the people of BC to try to get this pipeline pushed through. And the reason they're doing that, I know it's not very good, but the reason they're doing that is because they know that politicians give the permits, but the people give the permission. And that's why we're all here today, is to say that this issue is as black and white as a killer whale. Saying no to the Enbridge pipeline is as black and white as the killer whales that are threatened by that pipeline. And if you're like me and you think not everything's black and white, some things are shades of gray, well, guess what? Gray whales are threatened by the Enbridge pipeline too. So you know that this is one of over 130 actions that are happening around Canada today, right? Who here is all fired up to be part of one of the biggest days of action for the climate in the history of Canada? You know, I've got to say that saying no to Enbridge is about a lot more than just one particular pipeline. It's one project that's got particular problems. You know, it threatens the Great Bear Rainforest, it threatens Douglas Channel, it threatens our coast and our rivers and territory. But it's also become a symbol for so much more. And you've already heard a bit about that today. You know, for me, and I think for a lot of you, the Enbridge pipeline has become a symbol for our respect and for the history and the injustices done to First Nations people and our desire to do something about that. For many of us, saying no to the Enbridge pipeline is about saying no to corporations having too much control over our government. And for many of us, saying no to the Enbridge Northern Gateway pipeline is about saying no to the gateway to global warming. Tar sands oil releases 22% more greenhouse gases even than conventional oil. The Enbridge pipeline alone would allow the tar sands to expand by 30%. Same with the Kinder Morgan pipeline. But there's good news, and the good news is to get that oil to market, they have to get through me and you and everybody else. Are we gonna let them do that? Wow, you guys are really fun, you know that?